Morning everyone, Astekz. Going to give you an update since the dump has happened. So if you've been following, we've been speaking about this area here being the line in the sand at the 44.45, and we're seeing it now, right? Essentially, if we close badly again today, that will be a big signal for me to be looking at the market going down to range lows, right? What we've got to remember, this is a 3 month range, and we do not want acceptance back inside it, because when we was inside this, every time we was up here, we went back down to the lows, right, of the 37s and even down to the 35s, right? So we have to keep that in mind. Now, from a buying perspective, it's like, okay, can we bounce off this? The sellers get stuck here. Sellers get stuck down here, and we reclaim, look to de-risk at this bearish retest for potentially a move to this downside, or continuation to the upside, right? So that's simply the way that I can put it here. If you're a buyer, that 3 to 5% stops on your positions. I'm not recommending to be levered up here. Like this is purely spot. You get a 3 to 5% invalidation on buys, and then potentially 15% on the upside. Now, if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine, because this doesn't look good, right? This isn't great. It's just from a buying perspective, like you have a clear invalidation here, because if selling continues, then we're going for me easily down to the 40.39 and then probably 37, right? Because this now becomes one great big deviation above a 3 month range. So what we want is essentially a good reaction, look to de-risk up here, and then monitor from that position. As for coins like, let's have a look at Ethereum. What chart is it? So this was the chart we've been using for a while. Again, this supply at 3,400 to 3,600 remains super strong. We're going to have a level probably going across here where we're at. I'm not looking to be a buyer of Ethereum at all right now. I don't have a trigger to do so. If anything, we'll look to maybe short a bearish retest as well. Near, as you know, I've been very vocal about it the last few days. We've been actively trading it, but this big seller was not moving yesterday across here, as we can see. Started moving his walls down. He's not done. And for me, now that we're potentially accepted under here, I have to wait now. I've sold my position, which was a very big position. So I've sold that. And what I want to see now is probably strength on the daily as well. Get back up here, and then we can reassess the situation. But for as long as we're now sitting under this and showing weakness, it's not a position I'm going to sit in. Solana, another one that we had a short on, didn't get the fill that I would like, so I treated it as a scalp and sold on the lows. I have a position open because what I would like now is another retest. Essentially, we may get it, we might not, but what I would like from here is let's go back up here, potentially short this, and then targeting to the lows here, all right? That should cover it for now. I'll be vocal on Twitter as usual over these, next day or so. I've been trying to help people as much as possible, but I also don't want to be so noisy that it's annoying, right? But we did it with Near because we were just scalping it all day. But now it's time to really focus, because the daily close is important, right? If we get a bad daily close, I think that would signal to me that we're going to get more downside, all right? Take care.